Here's what happened. When the kids were just waiting there with no instructions, they were basically unable to delay gratification. In fact, on average, they waited about 30 seconds before ringing the bell. But in the other two conditions, when the kids were given instructions, the situation was much better. When they were given the slinky to play with, on average, they waited almost 9 minutes. And in the condition in which they were asked to think about fun things to do and sing songs, they waited slightly more than 12 minutes. Or another way to look at it is that in the condition when they were not giving any instruction, no kid was able to delay gratification for the full 15 minutes. In the condition with the slinky, 6 out of the 10 kids were able to do it. In any condition in the fun thoughts, 4 out of the 10 kids made it throughout the 15 minutes. So there were 2 other conditions. In one condition, the kids were asked to think about unhappy things like breaking your knees or hurting your knees or being sad and alone, or they were asked to focus dramatically on the food, just trying to imagine the food more and more. But what happened was that neither of these conditions, either thinking about sad things or focusing more on the food, was helpful in increasing the delay of gratification. So what does this tell us? It tells us that it's really hard to delay gratification, but thankfully there are things we can do. We can distract ourselves. We can sing songs. We can close our eyes. There was one girl in the experiment who actually fell asleep, which of course is a wonderful way to delay gratification and fight our temptation. But more generally, in this world, we fight temptations all the time. They're all around us and they're trying to get us to do something for them. They want our time, our attention, our money. And resisting temptation is very hard. And because of that, we need to learn how to distract ourselves. We need to learn how to turn around, how to fill our minds with other things, and how to not test the limits of our willpower, but instead make sure that we're not as tempted. And this is the story about white marshmallows and how you can not think about it when it is so important to do so.